Those are all good questions. I do think that parents today are almost, I don't know if I would say too involved, but they're sometimes involved in the wrong areas. I think first and foremost, we've turned baseball into a country club sport. Parents will spend thousands and thousands of dollars to provide their kids with the proper equipment, the proper lessons, the travel ball team that's expensive. They're spending a lot of money on baseball, and you're right, they want a return on that investment, which is a scholarship. Whereas I think the kid needs to have some investment on his part. I'm not a fan of watching parents throw the kids Gatorades or Snickers bars before the game. That is a big red flag to me. It's a big red flag when I see a dad carrying a kid's bat bag or a mom carrying their bat bag. I think if there's a question to be asked of the coaches, the young man needs to ask the question. I think when it comes to baseball time, parents need to step back and let the kid develop their relationship and ask the questions to the coach. I think oftentimes the parents speak on behalf of the young man. And how are we going to develop the next generation of leaders if they can't stand on their own 2 feet and speak for themselves? And I think that's where we're getting it wrong, is we are, as parents, trying to control every move of our kids in this day and age instead of letting them fail, letting them learn. How do you learn? You learn by failing. Let them make the mistakes and let the coach them. Step back and trust the coach that he can coach my kid and coach him in a tough manner, in an honest manner. I think that's important. I think we had it right. When I was coming up, the coach did his communicating with the player, and the parents kind of stepped back and then may ask, their son after practice or after the game, hey, what did coach tell you? And, those types of things. But, I don't know. I think that parents should be involved in helping their sons when it comes to finding the right academic school, the right community, campus life, the things that truly are going to matter, a degree when it comes to visiting schools, their academics and their social life. That's where parents need to be involved. When it comes to baseball, drop them off and let the coach, you trust the coach. You have to trust the coach is doing his job and trying to help your son or your daughter develop as a player and as a person. Let them do their job and pick them up when it's time to pick them up. And I think that helps. I look at kids all the time, and when their parents are yelling in the stands, that kid's going to look. That kid's going to hear your voice. And the more pressure you put on him, the worse he's going to play. So back off. Just watch them when they play. Don't cheer too loud and don't yell at them. Just let them go out there and play. And it's one of the things that my dad, I have so much respect for my mother and my father because they never put any pressure on me as an athlete. But they put a whole lot of pressure on me to do the best I could in school, and they punished me every time I made a mistake in my social life. When I did the wrong thing, I got punished. And when I made bad grades, I got punished. And they cared about me as a person, and they cared about my academics. And baseball was going to take care of itself. And oftentimes, I think we've got our priorities a little bit wrong in that regard. It was a blessing to get a scholarship offer when I was coming up. And I think oftentimes now it's almost a foregone conclusion that, if he plays for this team, he better get a scholarship offer. So we got to develop them as young people and focus on their academics and let the sport take care of itself.